Hello YouTube. So this is my first video and I'm making it because I noticed that a few people have put up videos about the lack of cup holders in Volkswagen Golf MK3s. I've got a 96 GL 1.8 automatic, and yeah, I see another guy. He very cleverly put a Mark IV Golf cup holder in here. Now he only had one of the switches, which was the rear heated window switch, and he actually sacrificed it so that he could have the space. Now, first of all, I'm not willing to sacrifice one or any of them, so I was thinking about where it is possible to put another Golf 4 cup holder. And yeah, basically I found the space in between the radio and the top of the heater. If you don't actually need to take the radio out at all. You can just remove this, make two little cuts upright. I did it with a very simple sharp knife, and yeah, what you need is obviously the cup holder cassette thing from a Mark IV. And then what I did was, because obviously the flap doesn't work, even if you put it here, it doesn't work properly. If you take one of these, this is a blender that comes out of a Passat, a 2000 Passat. It's normally at the bottom in the middle console. Now, sometimes they have cup holders, sometimes they have these. So if you just pop one of these out, and what I did was I cut it to length, and I sanded it down to almost 3mm, or let's just say this narrowest line here along the front. And what you're left with is essentially a push to open cup holder. My one doesn't pop down, don't know why. I think it just clicks up there. Obviously this isn't the one that grips like this, yeah? This is one that grips with the things inside, so it does allow you to stick something on the front of it. So bear in mind, if you have the one where this bit is sprung loaded, there's a gap here, and there's actually a middle bit that you press, you can't do it this way. But if you use this cup holder, you can see that basically all I've done is I've used double-sided tape on the inside, on the underneath of the radio cassette case, and that still allows the radio cassette to slide out. It also still allows all of this to slide out. When you've got it open, it's nowhere near your thing. You've got plenty of space, yeah, from here. You can indicate and everything. Yeah, and it just push closed and sits there. I think it's quite okay. It almost looks factory fitted, which I like because I'm very fussy about my things. So yeah, if you've got any questions, you can message me, but this is my idea for where a Golf 4 cup holder should go. If you're not willing to cut this bit out of your center console, then by the way, by doing that, it still leaves all of the screw points and all of the click points for this. There's enough. The only bit you take out is like a sponge bar with a bit of plastic in it, yeah. It's absolutely fine. But if you're not willing to do that, you can get one of these. This is from Fisher. They make also these things for your cassette holders, you know, if you haven't seen these before. But anyway, I've made this little bit here because I wanted it to sit more upright, but essentially it just screws on. It's sprung loaded and it closes nicely. You can get obviously a normal types of cup in there very easily. Bottles fit in there very nicely, and bigger bottles, like let me give you an example. This is quite a fat thing. Bang, that goes in there. It's actually for keeping the can cold. This is the firm, actually, Fisher. This came with it, in fact. Now, I don't really use it. It holds a bottle fine, but if you wanted a more secure hold, you could put it in here as well. But yeah, it's just a silly thing. So yeah, there's that. And also, I don't know if people know, but if you use the space just above, or beneath should I say, the fuse box, excuse my feet in the way, the fuse box door, let's say, or compartment, you can actually screw, let me try and get the camera under there for you guys. Don't know if you're going to see anything, but that is basically one of those Volkswagen Lupo. They normally have a drink holder and a little storage drawer. Now I couldn't fit a drink holder down here, it doesn't work, even though it opens up you can't get one in there. So I just used this space for a couple of things. One of them's missing at the moment, but I use this all the time. By the way, this tool on a Swiss Army knife is perfect for popping off anything like this. It's stainless steel, so it doesn't scratch, it's polished, and yeah, it's nice and thin, so if you use something like that, it's way better than a screwdriver. But yeah, push to close, doesn't get in the way of your feet at all. I don't have a clutch, but if I did, it's still absolutely fine. Yeah, so any questions, just ask me, but essentially all you need is a cup holder from a Mark IV, one of these from a Passat. Doesn't matter how damaged it is on the corners because you're going to cut it anyway. You don't need the tabs, you don't even need the thickness of it, but the amazing thing is it's exactly the right width to just click on. So I've just got some simple double-sided tape on there, just pushed it on, and then what I did was I set it so that when it's completely shut, obviously the depth of it is flush with the thing. It's actually a little bit proud there, but no one would really complain about that, only me, because I am OCD and a bit mental. Anyway, yeah, so Lupo push to open drawers, really cool, love the mechanism. Always try and pick yourself up another one of those. Those are the damp